The way we need to think about the future is in a rich way. And let me explain that. I don't mean that in a financial way, but it seems as though the world is very much stuck in the poverty of reimagination. And it's almost as if we are so stuck in doom scrolling all day that we can't even lift our heads and rethink and recalibrate and reimagine a future that is much better for us and for everybody around us. My name is John Sanei. I'm a speaker, an author, and a 2017 Singularity University alumni.
I'm in Nice.
We're in LAX, Singularity University.
I truly believe we live in the most fascinating time known to man.
What shaped me in who I am today is very much coming from a single mom family. It made me an entrepreneur at a very young age because I wanted to prove myself to the world and have the freedom that finances bring. And in that process, I developed a lot of businesses and I made a lot of money and I lost a lot of money. For the longest time, success was this idea of how much money you can make and how much you can buy. Back then, when I was in my 20s and 30s, my moonshot was just to have a bit more, which is actually quite an empty goal when you think about it. Whereas today, it's about to have a larger impact. The best way to define impact is to allow people next to you to feel the ripple effects of your perspective, which is one of impacting, uplifting, and creating a better world for us and future generations. There needs to be an impact accelerator around the world because we need to be able to impact as many people as possible to wake up to their own power and their responsibility to be active citizens in the world that we want to create together. And so impact needs to be done on an exponential rate. I absolutely loved the executive program. It was like I was seeing my heroes come to life. Watching Ray Kurzweil and Peter Diamandis do what they do best was just like a dream come true. So I think two things happen when you engage with Singularity is one, your imagination is woken up, and two, your playfulness is really cultivated for you to understand that the future requires us to reimagine and be playful and experimental on the way there. There are no certainties. And in the place of uncertainty, we need to experiment, be playful, and reimagine. And nobody better than Singularity University to give us all three of those tools. I remember very much doing the robot challenge at Singularity. And it was so much fun having all these adults around us, building robots, fighting them with each other. And I really took away that camaraderie and playfulness and experimentation from that process. But one of the main things that I took away from that was relationships and friendships that I still have to this day of people that are both excited about the future and want to make an impact. And I think that's really what the community of Singularity is about. It's we have a responsibility and we want to help the world become a better place.